Hello, these are my audience members.
1, 2,
3, 4, 5.
Today I'm here to talk to you about retirement plans. Now, as a 20-year-old kid, this is not something most people think that I would talk about. However, it's very vital to your future. And when you grow older and you're not really able to work anymore, these are the funds that you're going to need to survive on. As my father would say, saving your money now is so much better for the future. So let's get into it. 401ks. This is the one that most everybody knows about. It's the one talked about the most. You hear about it from everybody. Just really well known. You might not know what it means, but you've heard about it. 401ks are offered by companies to its employees. All plans are different from company to company, which is really nice if your company offers something that another one doesn't that you really need. Just kind of have to see what your company offers and what you can get. An article written by Joy Quinlan in 2022 said 401k plans allow enrolled employees to contribute funds to their retirement accounts on a taxable advantage basis. That just basically means that when your paycheck comes out and you have so much money-wise set, like $100 pulled from your paycheck to go into your 401k, it will not get taxed yet. Then the rest of your paycheck will get taxed after. Or it could be on a percentage basis. It's really just how your plan's laid out. There's not really a set thing. It's just really how your plan is. 403bs, very, very similar to 401ks. And excuse me if I get tongue-tied with these. It happens a lot. So 403bs are offered to public schools, non-for-profits, and religious organizations. Just very similar in the way that they're laid out from the 401ks to the 403bs. It's just those different people get them. An article from the Business Insider published in 2021 said the employers get to determine how their 403b plans are structured and what options employees have to choose from. So pretty much that just means your boss gets to pick how they want their plan or laid out for you, pretty much. So can be nice, can be stressful, kind of really just depending. I think from what I read, if you're in a public school, nonprofit, religious, or just a public school, you can probably pick a 401k, but I'm not sure on that. Now the next one I'm going to talk about is a Roth IRA. It's more suited for people just starting out in their careers, younger people like me, even probably could go down to like 16 years old, just getting their first job. It's a really good one to just have an account open where you can put money in and just let it sit there and grow. It's a pre-taxed retirement plan, so any money that goes in there is already been taxed, so straight from your paycheck, it gets taxed, it goes in there, and when you go to pull it out, it won't get taxed at all, which is really nice in case you have an emergency, something like that. You can just go ahead and take it without having to worry about so much getting taken from tax. An article published in 2021 by the Business Insider said, you're allowed to use that cash to invest in stocks, bonds, ETFs, mutual funds, and more. If these are to grow, if you choose to invest, so would the Roth IRA balance, which you can then withdraw from at your retirement, excuse me. So which is really nice. So later, when you go to pull it, it's all good. And especially if you chose to invest, buy stocks, anything like that, anything that makes, you make pretty much. So it just slowly builds and grows. Really nice. However, there is a downside to this one. If you happen to go pull out anything from it before you're 59 and a half, there will be a 10% penalty on you on the money that you're taking. So if you can hold until you're 59 and a half to 60, that's when it's best to take it. But some things come up and you just have to take what you have to take out, which is just how it is. That's life. The next one I'm going to talk about is a 457 plan. Now this one's more towards nonprofits and government workers. It's very similar to 401ks. I think what I found out is most plans are, which is not a bad thing. It's kind of no premise of how things work, how things are if you know how 401k works and you have to move jobs, something like that. Most plans are similar. It's just how the company differs from stuff like that. So, an article from the Business Insider, again, in 2021 said, however, a 457 plan can be used in tandem with other retirement accounts, including 401ks and 403bs. So this one is stackable. You can have your 401k and your or a 403b, just depending on where you work, stuff like that. Just like to talk to your employers, just kind of where you work and see what is lined out for you. Anywhere you work, retirement plans are going to be different. It's really just best to talk to your boss, HR, anybody that you can go talk to about anything. I suggest doing it because everything's going to be different. Nothing's going to be the same. And this one's just really just a local retirement thing. But like I said, it can be stacked. Just knowing what you have and what you are offered really helps. So in conclusion, retirement plans are really important, and there's a lot out there, more than just the 4 I showed today. And I really hope that you go and look into them because they are very important, very vital to your future, and can really help you when determining what plan you're going to need and which one's going to be best for you. Thank you.
1, 2,
3, 4.